channel, H.ealthy Beauty by Yulia. I'm Yulia and I'm your virtual beauty therapist. Hey everyone, for over 11 years, so skincare is my passion, it is my job, and I love everything related to beauty. The video today is about Allantoin. Last week's video was about panthenol. I put these two together because they are very overlooked ingredients, if you ask me. Very likely are part of a lot of your skincare routine. You don't realize how many great benefits they have. And I wanted to give you a bit more information why you need them into your skincare routine. While Allantoin is not an ingredient that many are talking about, indeed it is an ingredient that we know for quite a while now. It has been discovered from a group of scientists in the beginning of the 1900s, but it's a bit unclear whether about the exact date, simply because some say that they found it into the comfrey plants, and then others say they found it into the uric acid from mammals. So that's not really sure, but it has been known for over 100 years. Has a chemical name. I'll add it somewhere around here because I won't be able to say it right, but if you're curious, you will know it. Now, about the comfrey plant, there's studies that were checking how soothing and moisturizing are the comfrey plant extract compared to the allantoin. And actually the plant had even more benefits, very likely because it contains, along with the allantoin, rosmarinic acid. So it has more benefits because it has more than just the allantoin inside. So if you do see this type of plant extract into your skincare, especially if it is combined with the allantoin, that's a very great news. Comfrey plant is not the only extract that will give you allantoin. You will find it even in tobacco seeds, in chamomiles, in different breeds, into berberries, and also chestnut mushrooms. Actually, usually into your skincare routine, allantoin will be synthesized in a lab from other different compounds. So it is something that comes from the lab rather than the nature in most case scenario, which means that it is much clearer. It comes usually into concentration up to 2%, very unlikely. I don't even recall seeing allantoin more than 2%, to be fair. So you will see it towards the end of the ingredient list, but that does not mean that it's not working. You just do not need that much of it. Despite the fact that allantoin is an ingredient that has quite rich history, to be fair, specifically about skin, we have quite a few different unknowns. So we do know that allantoin is keratolytic, which means that it is exfoliating. We don't know how much exactly. We consider it for very mild type of exfoliating ingredient. And to be fair, I have always thought about allantoin as a soothing ingredient and moisturizing more, but apparently it is also exfoliating, so it helps with the shedding of the dead skin cells. This also helps to keep the moisture within the skin, because the dead skin cells are just blocking everything on the surface. They're also one of the reasons why your skin might look quite dull. Very often, if your skin is dry, if your skin is sensitive, you think you don't need to exfoliate your skin because it feels irritating. It might if you use the wrong type of ingredients. Along with this, yes, allantoin is also emollient, so it softens the edges of the skin cells, so the skin feels smooth and quite soft. Combining this with the gentle exfoliation, the fact that it is emollient, you will see allantoin in different primers along with different foundations even. Less dead skin cells on the surface will mean that the rest of your skincare routine will be able to get much deeper into the skin. So it affects the efficiency of the whole of your routine. Allantoin is especially beneficial when we look into soothing the skin and protecting it from the outside environment and irritants. The reason is because actually the compound is capable of creating different complexes with irritants that otherwise will trigger different kind of inflammation and redness. You will see actually allantoin into 5-6% concentration into different gels, which are for post-operative care, for wound healing. And the reason is because, according to different studies, it is capable of speeding up the healing. So instead of having a red, inflamed skin, it goes much quicker into the point where you have forming of scab and start to heal much quicker. Also, obviously, because of the speedy healing and the great soothing properties, it is an ingredient that you will see into a lot of skincare for atopic skin. So whether for contact dermatitis, atopic dermatitis, for eczema, you will see it inside, and it is for all the great reasons. For me personally, this is one of the best soothing ingredients, and it has been for quite a while on the market. Every time when you have some kind of exfoliation and good wound healing, you will see different claims related to anti-aging care. Theoretically, it seems that it might be working for more production of fibroblast and collagen, but this is still not sure. I do have to say that I think it was reviewed in 2017 from the American Association of Dermatology, and they were talking about the fact that we still have quite a bit unknown, and the conclusion from drifted from different studies, not everyone is quite agreeing with them. And the reason is because while we do have very many positives, we don't know exactly how allantoin works. Many of the studies are on different animals, and also different scientists have used not just a base with allantoin, but also different concentration of allantoin combined with other different actives. Just like you will see, say, for very sensitive and atopic skin, you will very likely see allantoin, but also you will see something like oatmeal or aloe vera or centella. So when you mix them together, it's very difficult to say which one is the dominant benefit and what concentration will be the best. There are really many products that contain allantoin, and I would like to mention. So I will try to be quick and give you different ideas. So one of them is the Lipikar lotion with 5% urea that contains allantoin as well. It is amazing for sensitive, for dry, for flaky skin, and I can definitely recommend this product. Another, Byoma, they have a mist which is very pleasant during the summer. You can just spray it very generously and it will soothe the skin. If your skin is prone to redness, so you can just spray it over, wait to dry out, and then reapply your SPF. That way, you will reduce the general redness that was very likely triggered from the heat. While people usually consider that allantoin is just for dry and sensitive skin, indeed it can be used into everything. So, for instance, Cosrx as a lotion, which is with PHA and AHA. So these are your actives: alpha hydroxy acid, it has glycolic acid, and beta hydroxy acid coming from the willow bark extract. The brand decided to add inside allantoin in order to reduce any kind of irritation. Another product that contains allantoin will be the Pyunkang Yul SPF. It has a little bit of white cast, I do have to say, but it's one of those that actually has a bit more powdery finish, and I do enjoy using. It has no alcohol, no essential oils. Then I can say Access Y, their Artichoke Intense Skin Barrier Ampoule, very soothing, no scent, no residue, feels super pleasant onto the skin and works amazing. I personally started using tretinoids, and that's why I need even extra soothing, and this works really nicely onto my skin. Curel is a Japanese brand that has quite a few different products. They are available obviously from different Asian-based retailers, but you will also find different products here in the UK in Boots, and I think even in Superdrug. They have Intense Moisture Cream, which is amazing, contains allantoin, and it's just one of my favorites. Definitely I can recommend it. And then the last one, I promise, is this one. So this is the Octuple Hyaluron Moist Toner. This is from 12 Drops, another Korean brand. It's 150 milliliters, coming with a pump, super convenient. So while it contains 8 different types of hyaluronic acid, and to be fair, I usually don't purchase hyaluronic acid products simply because it's great humectant, but that's about it. Here you have a lot of other ingredients and benefits, and actually the base of the product is 60% of bamboo water extract. Then you have the different hyaluronic acid, you have panthenol, allantoin, adenosine. So it works not just to hydrate the skin, but also to soothe it. I hope you know now why Allantoin is part of your skincare routine, and I dare to say that it is out there with the Centella asiatica and aloe vera for sensitive skin. Absolutely recommend it if your skin is quite irritable. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, if you have requests for a video that I'm happy to create. Find me and follow me in Instagram and TikTok for much more beauty content. Consider subscribing to this channel. Give this video a thumbs up. I hope I'll see you next week. Have a wonderful day.